Hey guys, welcome to a new video. This has been very requested. This video has been requested a few times. It's basically a shopping haul video. A lot of people ask me like, what are the best foods to stay healthy? What foods would you put on a healthy shopping list? What are the staples in your diet? And I'm not about to tell you guys exactly what you should be buying or what you shouldn't be buying. I'm not about to tell you guys exactly how much you should be eating. You know, I don't ever really put like meal plans out there for you because everybody's different. Everybody requires different foods. Obviously just one shop is not covering everything that I eat. I'm not saying that this food is all that I eat. I eat a lot of other things as well.
This is just my essentials.
If I had in mind, I'm gonna go to Aldi today and I'm gonna buy healthy food, then this is exactly what I'd buy. Obviously healthy is subjective. Healthy to someone might not be as healthy to somebody else. I'm just sticking to kind of your typical
healthy foods.
But there's so much more in Aldi and other supermarkets that is also healthy, but then there's also things that might not be considered as healthy but still can help you towards your goals, like low calorie ice creams and stuff like that. Not necessarily healthy, but they are low calorie and they are higher in protein than normal ice cream. There's things in here that I normally get that I haven't picked up because I haven't done a massive shop. It's important to keep in mind that I train a weight lift, so I am quite concerned at the minute with getting enough protein in my diet. I am not vegan or vegetarian, although I am very open to them kind of products. However, not many of this stuff is actually vegan or vegetarian. Yeah, so anyway, without further ado, let's just get on with this video. I've not done one like this for a while, but I really enjoy sitting down and just talking to you guys about what I buy. Another thing that I just want to say is that I split everything into categories. So I've got like the vegetables, the fruit, the sources of protein, the carbohydrates, the miscellaneous, I guess, and then the kind of cupboard type things, if that makes any sense. The first thing that I buy, and it's always on my shopping list no matter what, because I go through this like there's no tomorrow. That is spinach. And this is
bigger than my head.
It's quite cheap as well. This is a 450 gram bag. Next we have got courgettes. I must admit I've noticed that courgettes have gone up in price this year. What are they playing at? I went off courgettes for a little bit, now I've come back to them. I do try to add a lot of micronutrients to my diet on a daily basis to add volume to my meals, but also to get like
vitamins?
I was gonna say veg, but then I was like vitamins.
To get my vitamins.
Yeah, to get my vitamins and minerals and like essential things I need. But yeah, also for volume, to help me stay fuller for longer and all that. So let's move on to the fruit. Can we talk about blueberries? Because I have not had these for a while actually, but I love blueberries. I could eat a pack right now. In fact, I could eat both packs right now. I really like blueberries. They're really refreshing. And then Aldi has also got the cheaper own brand now, even cheaper version. And I live for the cheap foods. Then we also have bananas, which I buy individually because they actually work out cheaper. Yes, I literally am a bit of a bargain hunter and I find out what's cheaper for my money. So I get bananas. I got about 6 of these, but obviously these can last me forever if I want. Not forever,
Obviously not.
but if I want to freeze them I also can, because then I can blend them into smoothies. Let's talk about the size of this. This is strawberries, obviously, 600 grams, and it was £2. Literally half of this is about £2.50 in Asda, so you get more for your money. That's all I'm saying. I'll move on to the carbs because we don't have many carbs. Sorry that I keep bending down. This is a pack of instant oats. They're just basically like Quaker's oats. There is 138 calories in a packet, and these are good for breakfast. If you are starving, hungry, I was gonna say like hungry and starving. If you're hungry, then you can have 2 sachets, and that's 280 calories, like a big bowl of porridge, or you can just have one and add some toppings. Whatever you want to do, like that's what I do anyway. Don't be afraid to have 2, guys. But then I will say, I normally actually buy plain oats. These are my mum's actually, but I thought I'd show you guys anyway, because if you're somebody who doesn't like plain things, which I do, some people can't have it, I thought I'd show you guys the sweeter versions, like the fruity versions. You can also add the blueberries or strawberries or banana to this and it'll be amazing. Then we have the seeded white loaf, which I always buy. I will have white bread, I'm not too fussed, but I really like this because it has added protein. In a slice there is nearly 4 grams of protein, so that's pretty good for like a really small loaf of bread.
Slice of bread.
And there's 90 calories per slice. So I always try to have a bread that is less than 100 calories per slice. They are small, like it is a small loaf, but it does the job and it's really nice bread. I do recommend this bread. It's called Fully Loaded 5-seeded loaf and it's yummy. Okay, shall we go to protein? Okay, so like I said, I'm not a vegetarian, so at the minute I'm really loving tuna chunks. I always get it in brine just because it is much better for calories. I would rather get my fats from like peanut butter or avocado than from oil in tuna, and also I don't like how greasy it makes things, so I do just get normally spring water, but Aldi doesn't normally have spring water in stock, so I just get it in brine. It doesn't bother me, you can't taste it. Sometimes I mix it with Greek yogurt, sometimes I don't even have tuna with anything other than sweet corn. Sometimes I'll have a cheese toasty and tuna with light cheese in work, and that is yummy scrummy. But yeah, I have tuna because there's
Mega
protein in even just a tin of this. Okay, so for one tin of tuna is 30 grams of protein. That is amazing. And then there's only 130 calories in a can. Then I also have these unsmoked turkey rashers, which are pretty cheap compared to like other brands of this. There is 71 calories in 2. It's basically like bacon. I don't really like bacon, so this does the job for me. Like I usually have this with like scrambled egg and toast for breakfast. Next up, these are new and they are the new chicken burgers that Aldi do. There's 160 calories in a burger with 15 grams of protein. They're not really lean burgers, but they are tasty. They have like a really nice taste to them and they're really thick and filling. You need to try them if you eat meat, obviously if you eat meat, because you wouldn't try chicken burgers if you're vegetarian. Next thing that I get is eggs. Every single shop I get eggs. All this stuff is kind of what I get with every single shop, usually like every couple of weeks. I don't know why I'm going to open this to show you guys what eggs look like, because we all know what eggs look like.
Honey, I cracked the eggs.
So I would have done a transition with the eggs, but imagine that. Woo. Next up is almond milk. Obviously it's vegan, obviously it's dairy free and all that jazz, lactose free, everything like that. I get this from Aldi because it's super cheap. If Alpro almond milk is on offer, I will pay £1 for it, but I will not pay £1.80 for a milk when I can get it for £1 cheaper in Aldi. Like, I just won't pay £1.80 for milk altogether, because although I think it's worth it, I go through an awful lot of it and I would literally probably need to spend like 20 quid a week just on milk, and I'm not willing to do that. I didn't buy this today, as you can tell, because I'm not that addicted to ketchup, but this is actually Aldi's 50% less sugar and salt ketchup, which I always get just because there's less sugar and salt in it, less calories, and it just tastes exactly the same, and it's a lot cheaper than like Heinz, because Heinz do one as well. We also have bought today the reduced fat hummus, which I always get reduced fat. It tastes just as yummy. Hummus is actually still pretty high in calories. Like if you were to eat a pot of this, which I don't think you would, but it's still 480 calories in a whole pot. So a lot of people will just eat this and think, oh, it's reduced fat, it's low calorie, it's healthy, but actually, you know, foods like this are still high in calories. They're good for you, they're healthy, but obviously in the right amount of portion.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, even if you eat healthy, you've still got to have an element of portion control in your life, because otherwise you just eat so many calories. Another thing that I got is these. These are the masala roast cauliflower sausages, and I'm really impressed with the calories in this, which is 43 calories per sausage, and they're really delicious, they're really tasty. There's also butternut squash flavour sausages. I eat vegetarian food quite a lot because it's yummy, and obviously it gives me extra vegetables, which I really like. Next up, this is no added sugar dark chocolate. It actually reminds me of this one that's in Tesco. This was only, I think, like 79 pence, and I've never seen it before in Aldi. That's Aldi's like chocolate brand, and this has got no added sugar. There's still 103 calories per like square, but you just literally get no sugar. Literally.
I don't quite know how.
I think it's just because it's sweetened with sweetener rather than sugar. I'm all about that. Love things like that. A few cupboard stuff. Oh, hello. Mushy peas and sweet corn. Love sweet corn with tuna. Love mushy peas with, I don't even know, sometimes I just eat mushy peas on their own. I'm a bit weird like that. But yeah, I think like if you made like mushy peas with salmon and sweet potato homemade fries, that would be nice. But yeah, again, they are vegetables. They are low calorie food. There's actually a fair amount of protein in mushy peas, which I did do a post on Instagram, which I'll actually put the post, like I'll put the post here. It's surprising how much protein is in mushy peas, I'm not gonna lie. These are some things I've discovered in Aldi. So one thing is curried chickpeas. I love things like this because you can just take them to work, to put in the microwave. They're quick, they're easy, and they're quite cheap compared to brands you'd find in Asda or Tesco. We also have this Good Grains, which is Mediterranean grains, and it is Mediterranean-inspired blend of rice, quinoa, and wheat berries with a hint of smoky tomato. I'm actually really excited about that one. And then finally, my absolute favourite thing in the world is lentils. I don't know if you guys would agree with me on that one, but they are the most delicious things in the world. They do have like a decent amount of protein and they're pretty low calories compared to things like grains and chickpeas. Food is literally everywhere. The worst thing about doing things like this is then having to like pick it all up and pack it all away. Yeah, so one thing we always have in our freezer is frozen broccoli. Not much to say about frozen broccoli other than it's super filling, super low in calories, good for like anybody who's going on a calorie deficit or like trying to lose weight. There is green beans, again, similar to broccoli, full of fibre and really good for you. I also got these, which I don't normally get in every shop, and that is the butternut squash cubes that you actually just boil or put in the oven. Butternut squash is kind of like sweet potato in a sense of the way that it looks, but it's less carbohydrates than sweet potato. And then last but not least, in fact definitely not least, is frozen blueberries, because these are a bit of me. I love having these on their own, having them in a Greek yogurt, putting them in a frozen smoothie and blending them, and that smoothie being
Thick.
And that is literally everything that I got today, but it's not everything that I always get. It's not literally what I get every time. I switch things up, I change things about. Just because I bought all this doesn't mean this is all I'm eating. My diet is very varied. I have different things. I have so much combinations of foods and so much different foods than I used to have. I don't follow any diet plans. I just literally wake up and see what I feel like that day. It's always different, which is good. If you want any more of these videos, then just drop me a comment down below and let me know. Thank you for watching and thank you for staying if you got to this point. Do not forget to like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, I am into health and fitness, although I do some like
foodie videos.
I am genuinely concerned with like nutrition. I'm constantly on a fitness journey where I'm striving to improve myself, and I also want to feed my body with the best things that I can 80% of the time, and then obviously I do have room for fun foods, if that's what you want to call it. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. I hope to see you in the comments down below. See you guys soon. Bye. If anybody would like to help me put my shopping away, that would be greatly appreciated, because let me just be real with you guys, I can't be bothered. Better get packing away.